friendship that'll never ever end.
Bring back Bray Wyatt, WWE. It's so rare for me on a video like this to sit here and talk about me, but today we're going to do that. In December 2018, I lost my partner. She passed away, and even today, she's the love of my life. In February, 2 months later, my mum passed away of cancer, and I watched her over 7 months literally deteriorate and get worse and worse. And in that short space of time, I sat there and allowed sadness to take over my life. And I lost interest in everything and everyone. I lost friends because I stopped being social. I changed completely as a human being. And I'm not proud to say, but it's true. There were times I contemplated and attempted suicide. I didn't really watch WWE or wrestling or really anything at the time. And if I did, I really didn't pay attention too much to it. But I genuinely heard through Twitter, through social media, of the Firefly Funhouse and what Bray Wyatt was doing, this new weird stuff in the Funhouse, and people were saying it was cool. So I watched it, I checked it out, and I loved it. I genuinely, for the first time in a long time, remember not waking up thinking about the sadness. Instead, I woke up thinking about Bray Wyatt and things he'd said and words that resonated with me and helped me as a person. And then, of course, you have the wackiness of the Firefly Funhouse and the silliness and everything in between, where you can sit there and fill in the blanks and theorize and guess. And it really motivated me to do YouTube. I've done YouTube previously. Hell, I did stupid figure reviews that got like 100 views on YouTube. But I stopped all of that when the sadness took over. And then you get Devil Vince. You get moments like this in the Firefly Funhouse where you want to talk about it. The Fiend's first ever appearance on TV was shocking. And to share my thoughts and my reactions and my energy of that moment with you guys entertained me, and it hopefully entertained you. Receiving a compliment like this from Bray Wyatt himself made me, it genuinely for weeks and weeks and weeks, made me feel amazing. And because all I do is talk about what he says and what he does, and he loves my content. And then there's a gang of friends that I call family that literally uplift me and have so many conversations with on Skype. And I'll tell you now, there are so many more people I would love to include in this picture, but Jesse Callen's just lazy and doesn't want to draw everyone. And I'd never meet these people from all over the world if it wasn't for Bray Wyatt. And a lot of you too. I would never have met you had it not been for the Firefly Funhouse, The Fiend, and Bray Wyatt. And when you see that they've kind of maybe given a watered down version of his character and his gimmick to Alexa Bliss and seemingly just taken him off of TV, wow, it genuinely hurts as a fan. And that's not a knock against Alexa Bliss. I'm not a dirt sheet trying to promote something else over this or trying to get my agenda heard. You guys know this channel. I literally talk about Alexa Bliss just as much as we talk about Bray Wyatt. But genuinely, this is a watered down version of the Firefly Funhouse, and it shouldn't be. She deserves a lot more than that, and so does he. Right now on Twitter, you'll find me using the hashtag #BringHimBack. Something WWE actually created, god damn it. Like, honestly, it's the best thing I can think of using because it's their own creation. And WWE need to hear us say, bring him back. We want him back. Whatever they're currently doing is not working. But that's why I love Bray Wyatt. That's why I am so passionate about the Firefly Funhouse. That's why I love the story that can go anywhere and do anything. WWE, please bring him back and let him entertain us, for God's sake.